of Groudon. So just sit back, relax, chill, lie down, and breathe in. And breathe out. Let's begin. For this video, I will be turning the camera onto Groudon, so I won't be very visible on this video. Let's take a look at Groudon's best colours. Let's do the undertone test first. Okay, here we are at the mini studio. I'm going to put this white cape onto Groudon so that there are no colour distractions. And now we're going to test his undertone to see if it suits warm or cool colours, warm yellow-based colours, or cool blue-based colours. Of the 4 words I could use to describe Groudon's colouring, I'm going to choose the word dark. So we're going to test winter versus autumn, cool versus warm. We'll start off with the cool neutrals. We have the white, the pure white and navy as the cool neutrals from winter. And we're going to test them against the warm neutrals from autumn. The oyster and the dark brown or tan colour. Now we're going to remove the drapes and see what happens to Groudon's appearance. Warm. Do we like the warm or do we like the cool? Which neutrals look the most expensive? Let's do that again. Half of the face in the warm, half of the face in the cool. Which side looks more lifted? We'll place the tan next to Groudon's face and watch the change from warm to cool. I'll not say anything just yet. We're going to test a few more colours out of the warm versus cool first. Now we'll test the cool blue versus the warm blue. We'll start off with the cool electric blue, from winter, versus the warm peacock blue from autumn. Okay, hopefully we get the result on camera. Watch the change from warm to cool. Do that again. Got the warm versus the cool, so there's more yellow in this colour, and here there is more blue in this colour. Which one makes Groudon look the best? Now we're testing the cool yellow versus the warm yellow. This is acid yellow. This colour contains more blue in this particular yellow. And this is from the winter palette, the acid yellow. And over the top I will place this which one looks the most expensive and uplifting? Now for the reds, we have the cool burgundy red, which is from winter as well as summer, versus the chestnut from autumn, which is warm. So warm versus cool. Excuse me. Do that again. Warm versus cool. Which one looks most in harmony with Groudon's colours? A trickier one because Groudon is already red. For the last colour, we will test out pink. So we will look at fuchsia, which contains a lot more blue and is a cool version of pink. This is from the winter palette. We'll compare this to coral. This colour has a lot more yellow in it from the autumn and spring palettes. Do we like more yellow added to the colour, or do we like more blue? Do we like warm or cool? Now I'm going to give you the answer. I think the best and the most obvious example from the test was when I used the neutrals of the pure white and navy versus the oyster and tan. And as you can see, as soon as we place the warm neutrals over the top, everything just looks muddy. It looks dirty. There is a lack of harmony here. Whereas in the white and navy, everything looks sharp and defined. Let me show you again. Turn off the light on Groudon's face. With the warm neutrals. And watch as soon as I take these down. Watch Groudon's face change. So much better. I'll show you another quick example. The cool electric blue versus the peacock blue. So, the cool blue here versus the peacock blue. This is the peacock blue. And with the peacock blue, it just doesn't have that clarity like the electric blue does. The electric blue just has this beautiful sparkle, and everything just looks so fresh, crisp, and clear, bright and clear. Here, it just looks muddy. It doesn't look fresh anymore. The crisp and clarity, the crispness and clarity are just gone. And here, it just looks beautiful, like Groudon does. This is the perfect background for Groudon is cool. Now we're going to see if Groudon needs brighter winter colours or softer summer colours. First we'll test out the bright neutrals versus soft neutrals. So here we have the pure optic white from winter with the navy from winter, and over the top we'll place the soft white and French navy from the summer palette as the soft neutrals. So do we like the soft neutrals with more grey added to them, or do we like pure colour? Which ones look most expensive? Which one gives the most clarity to Groudon's appearance? Soft. Do we like the soft? Or do we like the bright? Let me know in the comment section. Now to test out a few colours. We'll test out a couple of greens. First we have the dark emerald from winter. Very vivid and jewel-like. And we have the softer, smokier jade green from summer. Do we like the white and grey added, or do we like bright, pure colour? Let's have another look. Which one looks the most expensive? Does the summer colour look faded? Or does it look uplifting? Or does Groudon need brighter, clearer colours to look rich, crisp and clear? Or does the dark emerald overpower Groudon? Let me know in the comments. Soft, bright. Which one is the most harmonious? Now for the blues. We'll test out the bright electric blue that we saw in the undertone test. This is bright from winter versus the cornflower blue from summer. This has more grey and white added to it. To make it softer, watch the change on Groudon's face. This is a more faded blue. Do we like more grey and white added, or do we like pure colour? Which one looks the most luxurious and expensive? Okay, soft from summer, or do we like bright from winter? Let's do a few more colours. We're going to do it the other way around this time. This is the soft summer pink of rose. This is from the summer palette versus magenta from the winter palette. This is bright. So do we like the pure colour or the softer colour? pure, soft. Do it the other way around as well, with the bright underneath and the soft over the top. Take more pure colour. What do we like? More grey and white added to the colour. Watch the change to Groudon's face and let me know in the comments which pink makes Groudon look the best. Let's do a few more colours. Now we'll test a couple of purples. We have the royal purple from winter. This is the bright colour of purple versus the amethyst, which is much softer with a grey layer with pink added to it to make it softer from summer. Okay, cover up the purple more. Royal purple. So, do we like this soft? Give you a clearer picture. Do we like the soft? Or do we like the bright? Let me know in the comments. I'll show you again. The soft. Do we like more grey and pink added to this colour? Or do we like the pure colour? Let's do one more pair of colours. Okay, the last pair of colours, we'll test the Lagoon Blue from winter. This is a bright turquoise, pure colour. And over the top, we'll place the duck egg from summer. This is a very delicate turquoise with more white and grey added to it. Do we like the soft or do we like pure colour? I hope I can capture the purity of this colour on camera because the lighting is slightly off. I can see on the camera the lighting is a bit off, but hopefully you can tell the difference between the soft from summer versus the bright from winter. Let me know in the comments which one brings out Groudon's features and makes him. Now I'm going to give you the answer with a few of the winter versus summer colours. Okay, we'll do a few examples to answer the question. Soft versus bright. Okay, we'll put the amethyst underneath the royal purple. So the amethyst is from summer and it's soft, much softer than the royal purple from winter. Now, this looks so much more expensive than the amethyst. The amethyst just looks like a dirty dish rag on Groudon's colouring. I'll show you again. Look at how uplifting that is. So much clarity. It's amazing. looks very colourful next to the magenta versus the rose. It just looks so boring on Groudon's colouring. Groudon's colouring is so bright that even with the soft white, it dulls Groudon down compared to the pure white, which looks crisp, clear, bright, fresh, compared to the soft white, which just looks very old. With the jade green from summer, this isn't very good on him at all. The dark emerald looks really rich and expensive, bringing out the clarity compared to the jade green. The jade green just looks too cloudy and just makes Groudon disappear in comparison. Let's do a recap of what we've discovered so far. We've discovered that the warm colours are just really cheap, dirty, and just completely disharmonious with Groudon's colouring. And the cool colours are extremely harmonious with Groudon and expensive looking. Makes Groudon look healthier. I'll show you the greens because I forgot to show you the greens together in the undertone test for a comparison. So we have the emerald, the dark emerald. Underneath is the cool colour, the moss green from autumn, which is the warm green, and it just looks so dirty and just completely disharmonious compared to the dark emerald. So much clarity. And with the soft colours from summer were certainly better than the autumn colours, but they're just not enough for Groudon at all. And they look very cheap and flat, especially the white, although the French Navy is not too bad. I still think that the summer colours are just not bright enough. Here we have the gorgeous, luxurious, bright colours from winter. On Groudon, these colours look really rich and expensive. So much clarity and harmony. Looks like a diamond within these colours. Like loads of carats of diamonds to Groudon's appearance. Even the navy is beautiful. The perfect deep navy from winter. Now we are going to go through the ratings process. This will show us what Groudon's very best colours are within the winter palette. We're going to start off with the white, which is the pure white. And I think that this is a gorgeous light neutral for Groudon. I would give this 2 stars. Excellent rating. Lots of clarity to this white for Groudon. Next we have the silver. This is the lightest grey there is more contrast here. Than this one. So, I compare this to this, there is more contrast. So I give this a 1 star, excellent. Here we have an even deeper, the deepest version of grey, which is closest to black. And this rates even higher at 2 stars, 75%. This is very nice, especially as a jacket with the white. Beautiful. And here we have black. Wow, so much contrast. If only it looked more black on camera, because this has so much clarity. It's beautiful. Even with white, let's make a beautiful contrast. Look at that. Gorgeous. I wish I could make this look more white as well, because the camera's not doing it justice. First wow colour. Not many people can wear black as a wow colour at all, so very lucky Groudon. The black was a 100% double star colour, and the charcoal was 2 star, 75% in comparison, because we need that high contrast. Next we have indigo, a very deep purple. This is gorgeous. I would definitely rate this quite highly. I would say double star, 50%. We'll compare this to the royal purple, which is the brightest purples of the winter spectrum. We saw this in the brightness intensity test, and this is double star, 100% wow colour. It's outstanding compared to the indigo, which just falls a little bit too short compared to the royal purple. So much clarity and brightness here. So much harmony. Captures the brightness of Groudon perfectly. Another purple is the lobelia. This is absolutely gorgeous. I would give this a double star, 100%. Another outstanding colour and Groudon. And we have the ice lavender, which is also very beautiful. I would give this double star at 75%, because we do need a bit more contrast. I'll show you the royal purple and lobelia again in comparison. This one is beautiful, as well as this one. These are both wow colours. This one just seems to have a bit too much lightness about it. It's bright, but it doesn't have that contrast that Groudon really needs. Now for the blues, we'll test out the navy. Okay, this is absolutely gorgeous. I would rate that a double star, 75%. This is amazing. over the top, we'll place the electric blue, which is an even brighter blue. And obviously, the electric blue is outstanding. The royal blue just falls a tiny bit short, so I'd put this at double star 75%. Whereas the electric blue is double star 100%. Outstanding. Perfection. We're going to use the powder blue as ice blue as the final blue. Okay, so this one just feels too light. I would rate this at very good, further away from the face. This is outstanding. This is excellent. And this is excellent. So we have one more wow colour. Now let's have a look at the turquoises from the winter spectrum. This is turquoise blue. This is the turquoise that contains the most blue. It's the coolest blue. And this I would rate at double star 75%. Compare this to Lagoon Blue, which is the brightest, vivid turquoise from the winter palette. This I would rate at double star 100%. So much brightness and clarity to this colour on Groudon. Compared to the turquoise blue underneath, which just falls a tiny bit short. And lastly we have the ice aqua. It's better below the waist, I would say, because this feels far too light, especially compared to the vivid Lagoon Blue. Double star, 100% wow colour, outstanding. And this one is rated excellent. One more wow colour. Let's test out the greens. So we have the light emerald. Wow! Isn't that just beautiful? It's lighter, but it's very vivid. I would rate this outstanding already. Beautiful. Next we have the still very bright, but more deep and vivid dark emerald. I would also rate this a double star 100%. If it looked brighter on camera, then you would see how wow this is. I love this. We have the pine green, which is deeper and the softest green from the winter palette. The depth certainly works, but I would rate this at maybe 1 star 50% and further away from the face. These are all of the greens I have available, so we have 2 more wow colours just from the green family. Now let's rate the pinks. There are a good few pinks that I have from winter to test out. The fuchsia. There is a good depth here, but I think we can go brighter than this. I would rate this a double star 75%. Next we have the magenta, which is the brightest pink. It's like pink on steroids. And this is definitely outstanding. Lots of clarity. Another wow colour, easily. Then we have Cerise, which is a lighter pink. And this just feels too light. So I would rate this at double star 50%. Maybe as a jacket. Or below the waist. In comparison to the magenta, it's just not vivid enough. It has the brightness, but there's too much lightness going on. Too light. Then we have the shocking pink, which is slightly deeper and warmer. The brightness is better, but it's a bit too warm in comparison to the magenta and even the fuchsia, which is even cooler. But magenta also has that brightness that Groudon needs. The penultimate pink is the raspberry. This has a lovely depth to it. I would give this double star 75% because I think the magenta was easily the best one so far. And the last pink is the ice pink, which is pure white with just a drop of pink. Okay. This one is far too light. I would rate this at very good, but further away from the face, below the waist, if anything. So the ice pink was below the waist. Raspberry, 75% excellent. 75% excellent. This one's double stars 50. This one is a wow colour. The fuchsia, double stars 75%. So we have one more wow colour from the pink family. Now for the reds we have burgundy. Quite an elegant choice. I would rate that as double star 75% actually. Over the top we have carmine, which is a bit lighter and brighter. I think double star 75% again. And lastly we have scarlet, which is the brightest red. And this will be double star 100% outstanding because it has the perfect brightness compared to the carmine and the burgundy. There's one more wow colour from the red family. And finally we're going to rate the yellow family. There are only two yellows in the winter family. It's the acid yellow, which I think is gorgeous, and the ice lemon, which in comparison looks slightly wishy-washy next to the face. I would rate this at very good at below the waist. The acid yellow, I would rate this at double star 75%. Now, let's see Groudon's wow colours, all of Groudon's wow colours next to his face. Look at all of Groudon's wow colours. Groudon is a jewel winter, otherwise known as a true winter. The colours look really rich and expensive on Groudon. even the black is tucked away amongst all of the other colours. Absolutely stunning. The lagoon blue. So much glow and clarity. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up as it really helps the video. Share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Ring that notification bell so that you never miss out on a video. And I'll see you in the next video.